SWOT analysis. What is a SWOT analysis? SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And so, as a SWOT analysis is a technique for assessing these four aspects of your business. SWOT analysis is a tool that can help you to analyze what your company does best now and to devise a successful strategy for the future. SWOT can also uncover areas of the business that are holding you back or that your competitors could exploit if you don't protect yourself. The SWOT framework is credited to Albert Humphrey, who tested the approach in the 1960s and 1970s at the Stanford Research Institute. SWOT analysis was originally developed for business and based on data from Fortune 500 companies. It has been adopted by organizations of all types as a brainstorming aid to making business decisions. A SWOT analysis examines both internal and external factors, that is, what's going on inside and outside your organization. So, some of these factors will be within your control and some will not. In either case, the wisest action you can take in response will become clearer once you have discovered, recorded, and analyzed as many factors as you can. SWOT analysis is a framework for identifying and analyzing an organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. These words make up the SWOT acronym. The primary goal of SWOT analysis is to increase awareness of the factors that go into making a business decision or establishing a business strategy. To do this, SWOT analyze the internal and external environment and the factors that can impact the viability of a decision. Businesses can commonly use SWOT analysis, but it is also used by non-profit organizations and to a lesser degree individuals for personal assessment. SWOT is also used to assess initiatives, products, or projects. As an example, CIOs could use SWOT to help create a strategic business planning template or perform a competitive analysis. Why is SWOT analysis important? SWOT analysis can help you to challenge risky assumptions and to uncover dangerous blind spots about your organization's performance. If you use it carefully and collaboratively, it can deliver new insights on where your business currently is and help you to develop exactly the right strategy for any situation. For example, you may be well aware of some of your organization's strengths, but until you record them alongside weaknesses and threats, you might not realize how unreliable those strengths actually are. Equally, you likely have reasonable concerns about some of your business weaknesses, but by going through the analysis systematically, you could find an opportunity previously overlooked that could more than compensate. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is often used either at the start of or as a part of a strategic planning process. The framework is considered a powerful support for decision making because it enables an organization to uncover opportunities for success that were previously unarticulated. It also highlights threats before they become overly burdensome. SWOT analysis can identify a market niche in which a business has a competitive advantage. It can also help individuals plot a career path that maximizes their strengths and alert them to threats that could thwart success. This type of analysis is most effective when it's used to pragmatically recognize and include businesses, issues, and concerns. Consequently, SWOT often involves a diverse cross functional team capable of sharing thoughts and ideas freely. The most effective teams would use actual experiences and data, such as revenue or cost figures, to build the SWOT analysis. This type of analysis is most effective when it's used to pragmatically recognize and include business issues and concerns. Consequently, SWOT often involves a diverse cross functional team capable of sharing thoughts and ideas freely. The most effective teams would use actual experiences and data such as revenue or cost figures to build the SWOT analysis. Elements of a SWOT analysis. As its name states, a SWOT analysis examines four elements: internal attributes and resources that support a successful outcome, such as a diverse product line, loyal customers, or a strong customer service. Internal factors and resources that make success or difficult to attain, such as a weak brand, excessive debt, or inadequate staffing or training. External factors that the organization can capitalize on or take advantage of, such as favorable export tariffs, tax incentives, or new enabling technologies. External factors that could jeopardize the entity's success, such as increasing competition, weakening demand, or an uncertain supply chain. How to write a SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis involves making lists, but so much more too. When you begin to write one list, the strengths, the thought process, and research that you will go through will prompt ideas for the other list, weaknesses, opportunities, or threats. And if you compare these lists side by side, you will likely notice connections and contradictions which you will want to highlight and explore. You will find yourself moving back and forth between your lists frequently. So make the task easier and more effective by arranging your four lists together in one view. How to do a SWOT analysis. Avoid relying on your own partial understanding of your organization. Your assumptions could be wrong. Instead, gather a team of people from a range of functions and levels to build a broad and insightful list of observations. Then, every time you identify a strength, weakness, opportunity, or threat, write it down in the relevant part of the SWOT analysis grid for all to see. Let us look at each area in more detail and consider what fits where and what questions you could ask as a part of your data gathering. A sort matrix is a 2 into 2 grid with one square for each for the four aspects of sort. Figure 1 shows what it should look like. Each section is headed by some questions to get your thinking. SWOT: strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Strength: things your company does well, qualities that separate you from your competitors, internal resources such as skilled, knowledgeable staff, tangible assets such as intellectual property, capital property, technologies, etc. Weaknesses: things your company lacks, things your competitors do better than you, resources limitations, unclear unique selling propositions, opportunities, undeserved markets for specific products, few competitors in your area, emerging need for your product or services, press, media coverage of your company, threats, emerging competitors, changing regulatory environment, negative press, media coverage, changing customer attitudes towards your company. Strength. Strengths are things that your organization does practically well or in a way that distinguishes you from your competitors. Think about the advantages your organization has over other organizations. These might be the motivation of your staff, access to certain materials, or a strong set of manufacturing processes. Your strengths are an integral part of your organization, so think about what it ticks. What do you do better than anyone else? What values drive your business? What unique or lowest cost resources can you draw upon that other can't? Weaknesses. Weaknesses, like strengths, are inherent feature of your organization. So focus on your people, resources, systems, and procedures. Think about what you could improve and the sorts of practices you should avoid. Once again, imagine or find out how other people in your market see you. Do they notice weaknesses that you tend to be blind to? Take time to examine how and why your competitors are doing better than you. What are you lacking? Be honest. A SWOT analysis will only be valuable if you gather all the information you need. So it's the best to be realistic now and face any unpleasant truths as soon as possible. Opportunities. Opportunities are openings or chances for something positive to happen, but you will need to claim them for yourself. They usually arise from situations outside your organization and require an eye to what might happen in the future. They might arise as developments in the market you serve or in the technology you use. Being able to spot and exploit opportunities can make a huge difference to your organization's ability to compete and take the lead in your market. Think about good opportunities that you can exploit immediately. These don't need to be game changers. Even small advantages can increase your organization's competitiveness. What interesting market trends are you aware of, large or small, which could have an impact? You should also watch out for changes in government policy related to your field, and changes in social patterns, population profiles, and lifestyles can all throw up interesting opportunities. Threats. Threats include anything that can negatively affect your business from the outside, such as supply chain problems, shifts in market requirements, or a shortage of recruits. It's vital to anticipate threats and to take action against them before you become a victim of them and your growth stalls. Think about the obstacles you face in getting your product to market and selling. You may notice that quality standards or specifications of your products are changing and that you'll need to change those products if you are to stay in the lead. Evolving technology is an ever present threat as well as an opportunity. Always consider what your competitors are doing and whether you should be changing your organization emphasis to meet the challenge. But remember that what they are doing might not be the right thing for you to do. So avoid copying them without knowing how it will improve your. A SWOT analysis can be used to assess and consider a range of goals and action plans such as the following: the creation and development of business products or services, making, hiring, promotion, or other human resource decisions, evaluating and improving customer service opportunities and performance, setting business strategies to improve competitiveness or improve business performance, and making investment in technologies, geographical locations, or markets. SWOT analysis is similar to pest analysis, which stands for political, economic, social, and technological. Pest analysis lets organization analyze external factors that affect its operation and competitiveness. How to use a SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis should be used to help an entity gain insight into its current and future position in the marketplace or against a stated goal. Organizations or individuals using this analysis can see competitive advantages, positive prospects, as well as existing and potential problems. With that information, they can develop business plans or personal or organizational goals to capitalize on positives and address deficiencies. Once sought factors are identified, decision makers can assess if an initiative, project, or product is worth pursuing and what is needed to make it successful. As such, the analysis aims to help an organization match its resources to the competitive environment. A SWOT analysis can be used to assess and consider a range of. Thank you.